Welcome to Life is Full of It. We're here, full of it. I was trying to think of something to rhyme with it. It sounded like, how about Life is Full of It? Adam's back. And then we have Jake, not my brother.
What's up?
Jake, the immortal technique rapper from beyond. You know Jake has like raps out there.
Really?
You still have them out there? You got rid of them?
Not all of them, but most of them. They're pretty cringy going back and listening to them again.
It's okay.
The world is mine! Go
People
out there and
evolve.
look for it.
True.
Go look out there. Go look for them.
No, you're not going to be able to find it.
No one listens to this.
This is your time to drop a...
No one listens to
Shout
this,
out.
but I challenge you. I challenge you to go find it. Bring it back here, and we'll be like Mr. Beast and give you a free house. And it's going to be a sandcastle. We'll be like, there you go. Chicken.
I seen something about, like, he's pretty much doing, like... He's torturing...
Himself?
No, his contestants. To, like...
Fuck that.
Yeah, like, he put him in a room of, like, solitude for hella long. And
I watched quite a bit of Mr. Beast because of my son, and I've seen the ones where,
I think it was, like, a new one.
okay, there's ones where they had to be in a padded room, but they were his friends, and they kept checking on him, they fed them, and did all kinds of stuff. Anything new, I don't know. The newest one was they had to go through lasers, which was dope.
Really?
Yeah, it was really entertaining.
I'm waiting for him to do one where he's like, let's see who can hold their breath the longest underwater.
You know, he tried to do a stay in water thing where, see that? And he
I
was
remember
getting
that one.
sick. He was getting,
Motion sickness?
no.
Was he in like a tub or something? Or
He had
was
like
in a pool.
He was in a pool, but he had a Tupperware thing over his head.
And, of course,
But
things pushing air into it,
yeah,
too.
things pushing air, but you still can get kind of sick from what, carbon dioxide? Is that what it is?
I think so. Something
Could
like
be,
I
yeah.
don't want to
Let's
sound.
pull up the laptop.
I don't want to sound like an asshole and not know what I'm talking about here, but it's something like that. But yeah, and he had to stop. He couldn't make it through the whatever whole day or whatever. It was 24 hours or whatever.
You got guys like David Blaine holding their breath underwater for like 24 hours straight or something like that.
I don't get David Blaine. I don't like.
What the F, David Blaine? Do you remember that video?
No.
It was a parody of David Blaine.
No, the guy that like, oh, he made you jizz in your pants. That guy. And then he's like, "Where's the jizz at now?" And the guy's like, "Oh," and he falls out of his mouth. Yeah, it's the only parody I've seen.
That was an adult parody, I think, that you were watching. I don't know.
Yeah,
No, I've seen the one you're talking about.
but
I don't think it's the same guy. This video's hell old.
but I just don't get it. Like magic in general. Like I don't know. Maybe I forget. Also,
Optical.
also Jake is a former magician. Maybe you could shine some light. How do you do the card getting pushed through the glass?
I can't say that.
Because this
Can't
dude
reveal
did
the
it to a
secrets.
orangutan at a zoo, and he literally pushed it through, and the orangutan got it. And I'm like, how can you fake that with the monkey?
Yeah, no, you're going to have it on the other side of the glass already. They did some sort of weird camera shit on that. They had
Because he was walking up, and then he went and grabbed his deck again, grabbed another card, pushed it through, and then the orangutan got it again, and he pulls it, and he looks at it, and then the orangutan puts it on there, and he's like trying to imitate it and like smacking it with a stick. And I was like, how the fuck do you just do that? Like, I've seen that where people like throw at the cards, and it's like floating against the wall. There's a great deleted scene where, in The Office, I don't know. I know Adam's pretty familiar with The Office. I don't know how familiar Jake is.
I've seen it. I've watched it a couple times.
So
The whole show?
Huh?
You've watched the show?
The whole
show?
series. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Me too. I don't remember.
do you guys watch the extended ones now? They're on Peacock.
I've watched a couple. I haven't seen like the whole thing.
There's
but-
the one where they're trying to get the chairs or the chairs or the copy machine, the surplus.
Yeah. Either get chairs or a new copy machine.
So they're kissing Michael's ass, and they're like, "Show us a magic trick," and he's like, "Oh, no, I guess I have one on me." And he has the fake thumb, and he's like, you see him put it on, and it's a big ass fake thumb. And he goes, "Anyone have a handkerchief?" And he's like, "I have one right here." Pulls it out, and then he starts you're supposed to be smooth how you're pushing it, and he's just shoving it in the fake thumb, and you can see him when he says like ta-da, has his hand out, you still see a little bit of the handkerchief out, and everyone's hella laugh. I don't like tricks like that because it's not really like a cool trick. It's just a fake thumb.
I think it depends on how like you do it too. Like it's all the performance that like really makes or breaks it. Because a lot of the magic is like simple, stupid shit like that.
Did you get rid of all your magic stuff?
I have a lot of it still. Yeah, but no.
You should put it in a cool like antique box. So if you lose it, someone finds it, they're gonna be like, "Wow, this was some Houdini shit."
I kept all my expensive. Cause magic's expensive, man. Like every trick's like $20+. Like
I felt like you were the only guy that kept the place in business. You used to go to one magic store, and he's like, "Oh, Jake, you're here. Let me show you."
Now they're out of business because of COVID.
Do they?
Yeah,
makes sense. You can't do much magic during COVID.
Nope.
You still got your flamethrower thing?
I don't think so.
Why? That was so dope.
It got like all dirty and gross, and I don't know. I just ended up getting rid of it.
God, I'd like that for the wrestling stuff we do. I'd be like, hey, someone use this in the ring. Because it's like you shoots the flash paper. Shoots the flash paper out of your like wrist.
Shoot like little fireballs.
Okay.
So you're like...
It comes with like a remote, so you can like have it in your pocket or whatever, and you can like click it, and it'll be like... Whoosh.
Like, how'd you do that? I clicked my remote. Oh, Kame. Waiting for my alarm to go off for my pills. That's why I keep looking at it.
Where did you go?
Where did I go?
Yeah.
I moved to Delaware, so it's pretty much like on the complete opposite side of the country.
Mm-hmm.
I won't lie to you. I don't know where Delaware is.
It's
the first.
It is a state, right?
It's the first state.
Yeah, and I think it's like somewhere below.
Mm-hmm.
God bless fucking America. I didn't even know that.
It's the smallest, right?
It's pretty small. Yeah, it's like 2-hour drive across the whole state. Like,
Yeah,
it's pretty small.
It's like a little chunk on the edge of the.
Yeah,
that's like Hawaii.
Yeah,
I just don't know. I can't remember where.
You have like Pennsylvania, and then right under Pennsylvania is Delaware, and then there's like Maryland right here. So like the coast is right here. It's like Delaware, Maryland, and like Pennsylvania. Then like New York.
I'm sure you're way up
like,
there.
Up there too. Yeah, like New York City was a 2-hour drive or like a 3-hour drive.
Did you go to New York City while you're there?
Not yet. Nah, I wanted to go there eventually, but we didn't have a chance though.
So are you going back? Are you just visiting, or
potentially? Yeah, most likely.
That's the whole. He's visiting, getting shit together, and then
just getting my life together while I'm out here for
visit
maybe a year or so, and then head back. Yeah, I'm living out there with my fiance, but need to get some shit together first.
We don't
wants me back. So.
We don't want him to go. We want her to come here.
Yeah, she's doing her residency there for 5 years to be a radiologist. So she's stuck there for a few years.
Is she working right now as she's there?
Yeah.
Residency?
Yeah, so you work, like she's in radiology right now working in like the different departments, but you can't like practice on your own until you go through the residency program.
So I was wondering if you just get paid during
she's probably like a tech.
She's paid, yeah, she gets paid and stuff. She's like a doctor, she's like an actual doctor and stuff, but you just don't get paid like 6 figures until you are done with residency. So it's like
what made her get into
it's easy money.
Yeah, she wanted the money.
It's easy money.
But why radiology though?
Oh, just because of the work-life balance. Because like, if you do surgery or like emergency medicine, you're working like super crazy hours. But with radiology, it's just like a 9-to-5 job. You can work it from like home sometimes, like just reading images and
you just go in most of the time, take images, and that's it.
You don't have to deal with patients either because you just reading their X-rays and their MRIs and shit like that. Tell the doctor, oh, I see this, and then that's it. So yeah.
I was just telling Jake, so I had to go. There's my alarm. I had to go get my stomach imaging done, and I was like a little nervous, but not like super nervous. But I didn't know they were gonna put like a iodine in me through a IV. So that kind of
makes you feel hella weird.
Dude,
because you might feel like you're gonna pee.
Everybody tells me that, and that's what they told me.
My skin heated up.
I panicked so hard. It rushed through my chest and through my face, and it was so hot. And I did not know that night. I walked in like
Black Panther should have been like this.
I walked in feeling like whatever, I'm going to be okay. Then they're like, oh, they put me in the contraption. I was like, oh, this is a little nerve wracking.
Yeah.
And I started getting a little more anxious. Luckily, I took a good amount, not a good amount, but I took Xanax. And I'm like, oh, I should be cool. I look at it, I'm like, I should be cool sitting in that. Then once she was like, oh, yeah, like, you know, we're going to do this. And then you're going to feel it. She's like, you know, just letting you know. I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, oh, this ain't that bad. And then I felt something in my wrist. And I was like, oh, that's not bad. Like, that was kind of cool. Then it just hit me. Like, I felt like fire just went through my chest and through my face. And she goes, oh, I feel like a hot flash. I'm like, I don't give a fuck what you told me it was going to feel like because I wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. And I was like shaking, panic. And then they took me off. And they finished everything. And they checked my blood pressure. And it was through the fucking roof.
Can you please lay still, sir?
Dude, they treated me like that. So that made me even more scared. When they're like freaking out. And they're like, and she's like, let me get a doctor in here real quick. And I was like, what do you mean you want to get a doctor?
You're going to die, sir. Sorry.
So they checked and they were like, he's like, it looks like it's nothing to do with the contrast, like the iodine. He's like, it looks like it's just you panicking. And then they go, let's go in this other room. And I'm like, why are we going to another room? I thought he meant the waiting room where Crystal was. And then he put me in this little room, like a hallway with like a bunch of chairs. And he's like, let's just sit down. And I'm like, okay. He's like, take some breaths. I'm like, okay. What are we doing? Like, you know, what's the point of this? I didn't get it.
What happened?
And I was like, do you want to retake my... He goes, they'll probably be the same numbers again. I'm like, okay. And then they're like, you came with someone, right? I'm like, yeah, she's in the audience. Her name's Crystal, you know. They go get her. She comes out, hey, sits next to me. And I told Crystal, yeah, I got bad anxiety. I started panicking, like, for real panic attack. They're like, yeah, but we don't think it's the iodine or the, you know, whatever. He should be fine. And I'm just sitting there like, oh, what are we doing? Like, what? And then, like, some cool air would be really good for you right now. I'm like, okay, do you guys want me to go outside? They're like, yeah, I mean, you could just sit there if you want. I'm like, okay. Do you need to take my vitals again? They're like, you're fine. Crystal's like, you're fine. And I'm like, all right, I guess we'll go. I didn't get why we got put in there. I guess Crystal was saying maybe they were just trying to chill you out. Maybe that's all what they're trying to do.
I completely see that happening.
Yeah.
I mean, it just bugged me out. It bugged me out more. It made me worse. It made me more freaked out because, like, when you're acting like someone's like not reacting normal, you're like, oh, let's get the white coats in here, and it's like, holy shit. And I was like, I told them, I go, I'm not. To be real, you guys are making me feel worse right now. And that's when they're like, let's go in this other room. You shouldn't be around all this stuff. I'm like, okay, but yeah,
could rot your brain.
I was watching this thing. And Seth Rollins was on it, a wrestler, and they showed all of it. What he decided, it's like your last meal before you die. Mm-hmm. I can't think really that much right now. My stomach hella is full. But would you do like
something hella exotic?
Yeah, or not like extreme.
Expensive?
Like he did extreme, and they actually like filled the whole table with it. They gave it to him. Like he did steak, chicken. He did Hooter wings.
Damn,
steak. He did a Pepsi, a Budweiser, shrimp. I think he did sushi.
Just a bunch of random stuff. Huh?
Shrimp.
Well, you could tell them what you want, and they'll get it for you. But if you're about to die, I mean...
Just give me a cheeseburger from McDonald's.
That's it? That's all you want?
Oh, yeah, he got a Big Mac. I mean, but, like, your last meal, you don't... do you even care at that point?
Probably not. I'll take a bowl of water. You're gonna kill me.
I mean,
just blow me to pieces.
You might as well have something good before you die, I guess. Though I don't know.
Blow me to pieces.
But it's like you're already gonna get like
drop a nuke on me,
killed. And I think now they just do injections now.
I don't know.
Is that, do you know?
I don't think there is a death penalty in California.
Well, in California, I'm talking about
California.
I'm talking about in. Overall, though, isn't there like
in Texas and
there's no electric chairs anymore, right?
No, there's no hangings.
There's no hangings, no electric chairs.
Fire squad out.
Damn, fire squad.
Dude, you could not die.
Death
if they don't shoot you in the head.
Is that how he says it? Or is it radio?
What?
In the Lost Boys? Death by stereo.
Dude, I don't remember Lost Boys.
Oh my god.
We just got out of Halloween. I'm ready for Christmas.
Screw Thanksgiving.
Yeah. With my eating right now, that's what I was thinking about with.
Just thinking about screwing Thanksgiving.
Yep, eating your last meal. I was like, There's so much I'd probably pick. I'd probably pick a lot to try to figure a way to get out of it.
You're not getting out of it.
I want a gun. I want a lock and key.
You're gonna come back like.
But what's the,
Cletus Cassidy?
you're gonna die, so might as well have hot wings, break the bones.
Try to use them as shanks.
Yep,
Oh,
shank
you
him.
still haven't seen.
Let there be
Venom 2,
carnage.
huh?
It
Yeah.
was gonna come. They're playing all the Spider-Mans on FX, and then Carnage was coming on, and I was like, and click. I didn't want to watch it, especially not on FX with commercials and
It's not
stuff.
that bad. I mean, it's entertaining, but
I feel it because Fast and the Furious aren't that bad to me. They're just entertaining. They're
That's how I
really
feel about wrestling.
really stupid things happen, and you're just like, Vin Diesel just flew across a bridge, jumping, caught Michelle Rodriguez, landed in,
yeah.
landed into the front of the mirror, the glass, and he just like rolls out like, ugh,
Or it's like,
Letty, are you okay? And it's just like, what the fuck?
Which number is that?
Fast 7. I
yeah, it was
think.
like 7. Casey and I rewatched them not that long ago.
What a fucking loser.
No, just because the Fast X was coming out, and I was like, yeah,
Oh, honey, let's get prepped. Let's go. We're gonna
Is
go
Fast
fast.
X on Peacock?
yeah, I think it is now. Yeah,
I keep wanting to watch it when Crystal goes to work because I'm like, something for me to watch. And there was something else. Oh, the new Transformers that came out. I was like,
Is
I
that
should
on
watch.
Peacock?
Yeah. And I was like, or no, that's on.
it's on
maybe-
Paramount Plus, maybe.
Maybe.
So they
If
have,
not,
like,
it's on
Transformers
Max.
on
I
there.
don't know.
So
But-
you have access to your Wi-Fi, so I'm going to check.
Those are movies that I'm like, yeah, I'll watch by myself because Crystal doesn't give a fuck. It's not one of those movies where she's like, why did you watch that with
You
me?
guys start Loki yet?
No.
Oh
I started. I'm like 3 episodes in. It's good so far.
I heard it gets
gets
crazy,
weird.
but
It gets
Marvel's
fucking
Marvel's
weird.
is gonna set it off. I already saw some
Why,
In
how
credit
short
scenes.
is it?
people keep talking about it. It's like an hour and 45.
Dang, we can't get 2-hour movies anymore.
I don't want
fuck.
2 hour fucking movies.
What, dude? Another 15 minutes?
Sure, just 15 minutes off. You're fine.
No, there's so much more you could. You put
You're
more
good.
fight scenes.
You good? It's just less talking then. I don't know. But that's funny that you guys went and had like a marathon.
Yeah, but I mean, there's like times where Vin Diesel is all like Captain America with the holding the helicopter on the top of the building and stuff like that. You know, like,
Typed in Transformers.
Or even The
Sorry.
Rock when he picks up the fucking Gatling gun from the helicopter.
oh yeah,
And he's like, and it's like, no. There's just a lot of stuff you can't, like, especially, oh my God, when they steal the car in the building.
oh, and they jump into the other
skyscraper,
or whatever. Yeah.
They're crashing through the next skyscraper and the other skyscraper, and it's like, it doesn't work like that.
If they're only hitting
No.
10-foot drop, so
Have
if
you
they're going from
seen,
one floor to
have
the
you
other
seen
floor, they can do it.
9/11? When you hit a fucking
Is that,
building.
is that what's happening? No, a car?
Yeah, just a
Car
car.
going through a window?
That's not going to collapse the building.
It's not
Yeah,
going to
dude,
collapse,
you're
but I think
fucking
the car is going to
nuts.
hit it, and it's going to fall. The car is just going to fall. It's not going to go all the way through and
Yeah.
ski skirt.
I guess it
You
depends.
got
I
a
don't know.
1,000 horsepower and a battering ram? Psh, easy
Yeah,
money.
this is just a.
Some fucking jets on the back. I mean, you might as well. It's fast.
It's got NOS.
He also had the power of family. Don't forget that.
Oh, yeah.
He always
Yeah.
has the power.
He was supposed to go find those people on that Titanic tank,
Oh.
the ones that went down underwater and they disappeared.
Oh, I don't remember that.
You don't remember
Diesel
that?
was?
Oh, you talking about in real life?
Ocean
Yeah.
Gate?
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. No.
Ocean Gate. They're like, just tell Van Diesel it's about family. They're like, he'll go down there.
Oh yeah.
People had memes of him in the car underwater. We'll laugh at those people. It's fucking crazy. That was fucking nuts.
I feel like nobody gave a shit either. Like, I
No,
heard-
because people are like, they're millionaires. They deserve to die. I was like, oh, I mean, no one deserves to die.
Yeah.
Especially like that. But I think they said they would have passed out and died. Not imploded.
Probably.
Everyone said the ship imploded. But it's not like they imploded where it's like, poof. They just-
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the pressure could have like definitely done some shit though.
Dude, have you seen like the videos demonstrating it?
I think of the imploding of the ship. But they would have died before that, though, they're saying. The oxygen.
Oh, okay.
Would have, to get
Not if
to,
they
to,
got down to the level and then,
to
or
get,
even any catastrophic failure.
I mean, they could have been dead. Right
As soon as they
after.
started diving, just shot at each other.
Jesus.
Why
That thing
not?
looks so uncomfortable, too.
I know, right? You're like,
Maybe they all drank
There
some
was-
Kool-Aid before they went down there.
Dang.
You'll never know.
I don't think.
I don't think you would be able to do it.
me in real life.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Me and you?
No,
Why not?
dude. I won't go on the Finding Nemo ride that goes underwater.
That is kind of claustrophobic.
I've never.
I'm not gonna lie.
I looked at it and I was like, "Fuck this!" Like
You didn't think you were
Logan
gonna
was
fit down
one.
the hole.
Nope. I get stuck in like Winnie the Pooh and shit.
Dude, I'll jump out of an airplane, but I'm not gonna go in like deep water like
I
that.
would never
hate
jump
the
out of an
ocean.
airplane.
I don't like the ocean either,
Well,
and I really don't like heights, but I'll do both of them. Fuck it.
I like the ocean, but I don't like being. I wouldn't want to be in the ocean. Like I like ocean animals and stuff like that, but I'm not trying to like.
Show
swim
me
with
where
sharks.
Godzilla rests.
Godzilla. They made Godzilla's little hideout pretty dope in the movie. I didn't watch
When's
it.
the next one? Did it come out?
I don't
already?
know. It's supposed to be Godzilla and King Kong again.
Did
Oh,
Godzilla
yeah.
1 already come out?
Huh?
There was 2 Godzilla movies supposed
There's
to come
3.
out.
There's that one where he fights King Kong too.
The Japanese one that is coming out.
There was Godzilla like -1 or something.
Yeah, but it wasn't like connected to the
I just wanted to know
Titans.
what it was about.
the Titans and all that.
Just wanted to know what it was about. Like, who did he fight this time?
There's supposed to be a continuation. I think there was a TV show coming out with the Mothra Files or some shit.
Hmm.
I
It's
don't
supposed to
know.
be like connected to the little Titan multiverse thing that they have going on.
To my knowledge, but I don't know. They have TV shows. There's Japanese movies that get made. I don't know. God, Logan, my son is so loud. I don't.
Godzilla -1, yeah.
I don't
Did it
get
come out?
gamers anymore. Gamers are ruining the world now.
Why?
I don't know. It used to be a lot funner and cooler.
Funner.
Yeah, that's my word, bro.
Funner.
Two-player games, dude. You used to be able to sit there and play. Have so much fun, dude.
I do miss having the ability to do like split screen with pretty much any game.
Like, there's
Is
always
that what you're talking about? Because
Yeah.
there's multiplayer games.
like
A
what?
lot of times I have to buy another console though, and like
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
But why would you want to share a screen?
I love it.
No, you
N64,
fucking
bro.
it's better when you don't have to share a screen.
I gotta
but-
focus on me being Bomberman, bro.
Dang. Oh, we can still play that. Mhm.
Yeah.
I got it on my Xbox.
Yeah. Oh, do you have an Xbox? Mm-hmm. You know, GoldenEye and stuff like that. There's always the meme
you
they've been
say
playing
that.
lately where they're like, "Dad, what was it like playing with all your friends in
No,
Halo?" It shows
it's
Vince McMahon
bad.
crying, like shaking it off, like, "No, I can't. I can't say anything. I can't."
I used to love playing Pokemon Stadium. That one was super fun.
That one was
like,
fun.
It was Donkey Kong 64 or something like that.
That
That's
was
Oh, you're
really
talking
fun.
about
DK.
old school.
country, right?
Donkey
Yeah,
Kong.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Donkey Kong 64 was hella fun.
But it wasn't 64. It was Donkey Kong Country, right?
There was Donkey Kong Country for the Super Nintendo.
Oh,
There's a
And
64.
then there
There's
was
DK
Donkey
64?
Kong 64, yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that was like pretty much
It was
like
like the
Super
yellow,
Mario.
It was like the yellow cartridge or
Mhm.
something. Yeah.
You needed the red expansion pack for your Nintendo 64 to play it. So you can take it what? It's probably like 128 kilobyte expansion.
Jesus. Well, that's why like people were looking up and showing the prices of games back in the day. They were still $60-$70 back when like we were
And that's where the theme song comes from when
DK.
he's
the.
when he's
Wasn't that
about
from a
to fight
TV
him.
show too?
Maybe.
they get a TV
I don't
show?
know. They did have a TV show, but I don't remember what the theme song was. DK Donkey Kong. Wick, wick, wick. That shit was hella fun. It was like Super Mario 64, but Donkey Kong. You were 3D and you got 5 different characters to choose from. They had different powers.
I know Diddy Kong Racing.
Dun, 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 dun,
I
dun,
love
dun,
Diddy
dun,
Kong
dun,
Racing, dude.
Better than Mario Kart.
dun, dun.
Better than Mario Kart?
Yeah, is that what you said?
I think
Dude,
so, to
I
be
think
honest with
because
you.
they had the balloon,
They had the boats and the planes.
but they had the oh,
It was like a hovercraft, a car, and a
yeah.
plane.
But remember they had the balloon game though, where you had to pop them.
Mario Kart had that.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Dang, you didn't know that?
I can't remember.
Yeah,
Fuck you. It's not
Mario
like
Kart
I,
has
it's
the
not like I
balloons.
didn't
Right,
know.
even on the Nintendo's Entertainment Center, not the SNES, but the NES, the one where you had to like put the game in sideways, push it down, then close the flap. You know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
The controller was actually square, and it was just A and B, and then the
You're talking about
directional pad.
just NES.
Yes,
Yes.
they had that on the NES too.
Did they?
For Mario Kart.
I don't remember Mario Kart.
Mm-hmm. I think they
being
had
on NES,
multiplayer
did
on
they?
that too. Bruh, yeah.
I don't remember that. I don't remember.
Because remember my Nintendo 3DS? that Mario Kart had throwback levels from the NES.
That's cool.
That's is this just Donkey Kong Country or is this the cartoons? I always thought it was a cartoon.
There was a cartoon. It was weird, weirdly animated.
Do you know what's weird? Is fucking is Sonic the Hedgehog.
He's pretty. Like, I'm surprised how popular that character got.
Is this the song? This is the cartoon.
No, it's not the song.
Okay.
The song is from Donkey Kong 64.
Oh, I suck, bro.
It always has such a hard time when we're running on
You
OBS.
suck.
I don't know what that means.
I think that's his wall.
OBS is what lets me record all this.
Oh, yeah, that is, I think.
But yeah, Sonic with chili dogs. Like they made him like this totally different character, and Urkel did his voice. But there was one that
That's the thing.
one of the last ones that came out was where he had a brother and a sister, and they're looking for his mom, and it was like it was
Wait, what
fucking
is this?
Sonic the
Sonic.
Hedgehog.
Damn.
Is that the movie, like the live action movie with Jim Carrey?
No,
No,
that was
those are
fucking
pretty good.
good.
I like both of them. I can't wait for them to bring out Shadow. I wonder how they're going to do him.
Oh yeah, they haven't brought out Shadow. 'Cause I didn't watch the second one. Is Idris Elba okay as Knuckles? Because he's gonna be talking like Idris Elba.
No, they kind of dumbed him down. Have you seen the second one?
I haven't even seen the first one yet.
Oh man, they're both good. The
First
guy
one,
from Parks
first
and
one is
Rec,
really good.
Aziz Ansari's best friend.
Oh yeah, he does the voice.
That's
Because I
name.
got hit by Alexis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, John Raffio.
Yeah, John Raffio.
He does the voice of Sonic.
Mm-hmm.
The guy does John Raffio?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, I didn't think that.
He said something as Sonic, and I'm like, dude, that's hella John Raffio.
This is Donkey Kong Country. This sounds familiar, like the cartoon.
But it's 64.
That's not Donkey Kong Country. You're talking about the show. You're talking about the
Dude,
show.
this is
That's the TV show.
it's showing me the theme for it. I don't know. But yeah, surprisingly, I mean, remember when they first released what Sonic looked like? And everyone lost their mind, and the
Yeah.
studio actually changed it, dude.
That's sick because he looks good.
I'm not like your Pokemon, bro.
You haven't seen number 2 yet?
No.
Dang. Yeah,
Saw
they
one.
kind of dumb him down. Okay.
Where is he?
Oh, yep. He had to just pull it out. That's
Oh,
Donkey
it's
Kong
alright.
Country, right?
This is 64.
Oh, okay.
Presented in Dolby Surround Sound. Wow.
Dang.
Here we go.
When Donkey Kong comes out in the movie, they're playing this. Us too. Oh. We're not gonna get in trouble for this, right?
Oh,
The one thing that happens is I don't get paid for it. Do I get paid for this already?
Oh no.
It's just you get demonetized. You can't make money off it. What am I getting? The
We
bigger
don't own the rights to this song.
the bigger
Like-
people worry about it because they don't want to lose money off their views and
I only
stuff.
played like 10 seconds of it. It's fine.
Seven people fucking hear this. They don't care. But you know what goes hard that we need to make a song
Watch us
over?
blow up because of that.
Yeah, no.
just because of that.
Just because of that.
Been looking for that song everywhere. Have to listen to this podcast now to listen to it.
Keeps cutting.
It's 007. Ding, ding,
Dude, that
ding,
beat,
ding.
dude. Why has no one made this a rap beat?
I think they have.
Is that
Have
from
they?
Golden Gun or whatever? Or what's
Golden
it?
Eye?
Golden Gun.
Whatever. Golden Gun.
That's fucked up.
This sounds like a hella generic game. Golden Gun.
Like people who have ripped off GTA.
Yeah.
Like what? What do you mean? Oh,
Dude, $342 for a Super Nintendo.
Nice. Nice fan.
Doesn't Rodney work at a
Nice
retro
fan.
gaming place?
Oh, shoot,
No.
you're dead now.
Not anymore?
gotta get those keys in.
Come on. Stop throwing us, bro. Stop throwing it.
They're like, I always like, there's someone made a fucking video where they're like, we need a song for when the game pauses. Can you lay down something? And they showed like he starts dropping it, and then he starts hitting it, and this dude looking at him like, yeah, this shit's hard. Because like I mean, to be real, it's just a simple fucking pause song, and it goes hard.
And then you brought up your watch for your pause menu.
Oh yeah, that was dope. God man,
Your red-
that was such a good ass
Red
game.
was the health, and then blue was your armor.
Did you really have armor in that?
Yeah.
So talking about Goldeneye?
Yeah.
I only
No,
played it a
Golden
couple
Gun.
times. Golden Gun.
Are you guys
Yeah.
around the
Only a
same
couple
age? He's 29. How old are you?
31.
Huh?
31.
That they won?
Got a couple years on me.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of years on you.
Well, me and Ernie played games together all growing up, so.
So you had all of his old like systems and stuff.
No, he got a hell of shit from his
Yeah,
mom.
I was kind of spoiled. My mom said Grandpa got me the 64.
I remember that.
But you remember the Cheeto fingers?
I was gonna say his fucking all his cartridges
I
were
would
full of
eat
Cheetos
just
and
play.
shit, dude.
Dang,
keep
not
blowing
that
them and
bad.
blowing
It
them
was,
out.
dude.
It wasn't that bad.
If I had Ryan on here for the best of his podcast, he'd be like, "Yeah, bro."
I would say
And the controllers,
The controllers.
they're all gunked up.
Yeah.
You're trying to play, you're slipping. It's all crunchy.
they never stopped playing, so whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think Ryan told me they used to go in your room and like borrow. It'd be stealing games. Go underneath your bed, take like your games out, and then play them, then bring them back or whatever.
They were in a little drawer that sat under the TV.
I don't know.
I don't care.
Yeah, but it was fucking different times with those video games and shit.
To be honest,
I remember I borrowed Pokemon Snap from Ryan for a long time.
Did you? That
Yeah.
game's really boring.
Yeah, just because it's the same thing every time. And have you ever played Pokemon Snap on Nintendo 64?
Take pictures of Pokemon.
That's all it is. You got in this weird little train cart, and you can go forward and back, and then like only at certain times could you catch pictures of the like rare ones, and sometimes you had to do certain things to get them to come out. Yeah,
Flash them.
like you would throw rocks.
Wave your wiener at him.
jumping me. They're jumping me.
Just
They're
just
jumping
FYI, my son cannot hear anything I'm saying. He's in it.
I'm actually dead. Bro.
I don't. Yeah, see, dude,
Why did this guy die?
kids, man.
Get him a monitor for his room.
He has a gaming laptop, a really good gaming laptop,
Just not the PS5 though.
but he wants the PS5 in his room, and I'm like, no. First of all,
Just let him put it in the room.
we're keeping it here, and then on top of it, he'll never leave his room.
Back.
Like never leave his room. Never ever, never ever.
I was into gaming like that for a little bit, growing up as well.
Well, he's at the point where I feel like just because I'm so bad that like he could go pro. I feel like is how bad I am. But probably there's probably a lot of kids way better than him. But it's just like me and Jake were like playing with him the other day, and it's just total carrying us and like making us look stupid.
It's probably not as good as the other kids because you won't let him have the PlayStation in his room.
Yeah, it's all my fault.
That's how they start.
He could have been some sort of big streamer by
He
now.
could have been a contender.
They have like Fortnite competitions and stuff like
Shit,
that.
yeah, they had
Like-
one where that kid that was like
I feel like he's not gonna let
13 or some shit, and he won like hella money.
Damn.
It wasn't millions or anything, but it was like 100,000 some chunk.
Credits.
You got V-Bucks. I'd be like, bullshit.
Got a couple years to train Logan. So he's be 13. He can.
No, he'll be good. I think he'd be fine to play. He's pretty good under pressure too.
My cousin Eric on my dad's side. He's
I remember your cousin Eric.
uh,
Not much, but I remember
not
the name.
Manuel, but Eric.
No, I know Manuel.
Okay. He was like number
When's the last time
two
you seen Manuel?
in years.
Uh,
I have him. He added me on Facebook. But anyway, my cousin Eric is like he was number 2 in Mortal Kombat for a long time.
Really?
Yeah.
Like
there's
a worldwide
videos-
or something?
Well, I don't know about worldwide, but
worldwide.
he went to Dallas a couple times. He's on YouTube if you ever want to look him up.
That's cool.
Eric what?
His name, I believe, is Noble Dab.
Noble
Because
Dab.
his last name is Dabajay.
Low tier. God. You ever watch him play?
Who's him?
It's this tall black guy that he calls himself low tier god, and he does motions that I'm not going to do because people can't see it, but he has these motions that go with the
What game?
LT Street Fighter. He plays only low tier characters, and if you play anyone that's like a high tier, he'll talk hella shit to you. But he's like, people have hella videos of him like playing against him, and they're just him raging. He sucks. He could
He's
get
a low
he,
tier god.
he can get there to like championships and like play, but he's not gonna win.
I thought you were talking about the 2-time champion back-to-back, 1993, 1994.
Who?
Dr. Disrespect.
Oh, didn't shit happen with him?
Like what? He got banned from,
Yeah.
I think, Twitch.
Just go back to the lobby.
I don't know.
I have no idea who that even is.
Oh, man.
You don't know
he's
Dr.
a-
Disrespect? He's just some fucking old ass dude. Well, I mean, I'm old, but He's probably around my age,
Have
right?
you seen the one where he?
He wears glasses, a mullet, and like a hat or some shit. I don't know.
No, it's a glasses, a mullet, and then his headphones.
Oh, okay. I knew something was on his head. Something.
He wears like sports glasses, like
Baseball player would wear.
yeah, or yeah, I guess a baseball player.
What
It's
does he
got the
play?
windshield.
COD, right?
Plays a bunch of games.
Oh. Yeah. Basically
You seen the video where he's like, "All right, I'll take them off," and he takes them off, and it's another pair.
So bad. People that make money off fun things gets me jealous.
And get better, get good.
Get good at something. I need to figure out stuff.
Oh
man.
yeah, I talked to my buddy about Grounded. Do you have Xbox?
Mhm.
If you want to play Grounded with us, you ever played Grounded?
Mm-mm.
It's like a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids game. So you get shrunk in a backyard, and you have to like fight bugs and make armor out of them and shit.
I think I might have watched you and Logan play on your computer before. You guys used to play.
I used to play with Lucas all the time.
So you
But-
need to try and download the game through Xbox.
I don't have an Xbox.
You don't have the Xbox app?
I think it goes through Xbox.
Because you signed in. I'm your friend.
It's weird. You could go look at it when we're done. But
I didn't even know
you-
that game was on Xbox.
Yeah, it's
the
on.
game's hella fun, dude.
It looked fun, yeah.
Dude, it's so fun, and they just updated it again. Or actually, they're going to update it in 4 days.
Wow. You have that on your phone?
No, I keep looking at it because the game's hella fun. Anyway, yeah, if you can try and download it through the Xbox app. then we
Don't
can
fuck
play.
with ladybugs, bro.
I'm assuming it's multiplayer, right? If
Yep.
you can, okay.
You
That's
guys just
cool.
join my lobby. I'm pretty far throughout the game, but I'm just still like trying to stack up and build more shit, build a better base.
What do you... If we jump into it...
If you jumped into my lobby,
Yeah.
what about it?
If I jumped into your lobby...
Mm-hmm.
What... Like, you accomplished so much in the game already? Like, I mean,
So there is a storyline.
because I know you got to collect, like, whatever data or scientific...
raw science.
raw science.
Yeah, you collect raw science, and you also like take bug parts to this analyzer, and you analyze them, and it shows you what you can build, like either armor or weapons. Like, I'm far enough to where we have staffs, so I can shoot like spicy and stuff. And bugs are weak to different types of modifiers.
It's just tough to find things.
It's so fun.
It's tough to find, like, the rare things you need for, like, weapons and shit. For me, it was when I played the beta then.
Have you ever played Conan Exiles or whatever? Okay, because it sounds kind of like a similar, because it's like an open world, right, where you can go and just like walk around wherever and grab resources and stuff like that. And, like, yeah,
Within
okay.
a little backyard.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess it'd be like the forest. If you guys ever played that?
The Forest?
Yeah.
Nope.
It's like a weird survival game.
I know there's Raft, isn't there?
Yeah, it's pretty much like Raft too, but
Raft, you're on a raft, though, right?
I think so.
Because it's Raft. But I always want to get into them, but by the time I want to get into them, like, they're already, like, way gone. No one's playing them anymore.
I'm playing it.
But Grounded, I played, like I said, before even it was released.
There's so much. There's wasps. There's black widows.
Yeah, it's fucking retarded. Well, I can't say that. It's fucking stupid. Stupid word. I can't
I was
say.
thinking about that the other day.
I thought I deleted the episode where I talk about saying those words because it makes me sound really bad.
I listened to it on the way up. when I
And
was
then he's
driving.
like, "No, I listened to it." And I'm like, "Oh my god, I thought I deleted it." So I got to
I'm
look
still
again.
up there.
Just because, like I said, it just painted the wrong picture of what I was trying to get across. Like me and Declan talked about afterwards. He's like, "Dude, it really sounds like you're trying to fight for these words in the podcast, not just say like." What's the deal with us not being able to say this? It's more like I want to say these words, these bad words.
Don't make me, conform to you. I'm not making you conform to me.
And then, like, all of a sudden, I get some lucky break, and they're like, well, guess what video we have? We're going to cancel Ernie. On here, he says the N-word, which I think I do.
Do you really?
Yeah, I think he did.
I think I do to make an example of it.
There's
Like,
no way you got away with that.
I do to make an example of something. Like,
You do.
I do. But, like, yeah, I don't want to sit there and be like, yeah, I think it's all right for what I did or whatever. But no, I was making, like, examples of things. And it's just a different time. You guys grew up at different times. I grew up at different times. Not saying words are, like, more okay, but, like, saying the R word, I said it's weird because it's like you were just like, oh man, you're being stupid. Basically, we didn't really mean that word.
It just sucks because like people want to
Now we gotta say undead or
Unalive,
unalive.
instead of what, dead.
Yeah, you have to say unalive.
Oh my god, what is that? Is some Deadpool stuff. I'm gonna unalive them.
I'm gonna
He
unalive
says
them.
that in an episode of Spider-Man.
Does he?
Yeah, instead of because Spider-Man's like, you can't do that, and he's like, well, I'm gonna unalive him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
trying to find it in the transcript where you said the stuff from that episode.
Oh my gosh,
but I
there's a
can't find it.
transcript. That's crazy.
YouTube automatically does it.
What a motherfucker.
Asterisk, 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 asterisk.
I'm having issues right now with trying to figure out my eating because of my cholesterol
So what
and
do you
my diabetes has always been an issue.
can diabetes.
Diabetes. This sucks because everyone makes so much fun and jokes about, oh, guess what? You're going to get diabetes from that. And it's like, I already have it. I'm really missing fast food.
It's not like it went anywhere. You're still eating it.
I'm not eating.
Are you?
I'm not eating that much. If I,
It's supposed to be zero, none.
it should
Nulch.
be, but guess
Nada.
what? We gotta survive. And my son and wife eat, and they're like, "No, we won't go to Carl's Jr. again because I want a Beyond Burger, where it's not meat, it's for cholesterol."
It's nothing but salt.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, one thing for another thing. Am I right?
Mm-hmm. Might as well just eat a salad. Go start grazing like I told you.
I do salads before my meals now. We were supposed to do a salad before this meal. I forgot. Crystal told me she was going to do a salad.
You can eat some ice. That's always a good way to get nothing
Yeah.
at all. Yeah,
Or just drink water that turns into it eventually.
No, I think eating ice is more entertaining.
it'll fill yourself up. Like you'll trick yourself a little bit.
Yeah, actually, if you're feeling hungry, if you drink a big cold glass of water, it'll actually make your hunger go away.
It
Really?
fills up your stomach.
So when you're
Yeah.
starving to death, that's what you do?
It's not going to give you any nutrients.
Still think you're going to get hungry, though.
No, I think you should try it. Do it.
I mean, drink water before you eat, period, is smart.
No, just eating ice or drinking a cold glass of water. Like
Ice
if you're
has to be
feeling
flavored,
hungry,
like shaving ice.
there's minerals, so it's mineral flavor.
It's minimals.
Just get it out of the tap. Yeah, you'll be good to go.
Like with, I've been trying to do like maybe like a quesadilla because there's like nothing in it.
Called cheese, though, man. That's
Cheese,
so much
cheese is bad for inflammation, but it's still a type of protein, I guess.
grease in there, though. And
Yeah, you got to worry about that. But it's just
What about
if it's
that?
just cheese and pico, that's what I try.
Gallo.
Hmm?
Pico de Gallo.
Oh, I love pico de gallo.
It's pretty good.
I love pico, dude. And it's fresh for you. Like get a at Chipotle, get some pico. That's all good.
It's wet.
I've been-
Parsley,
I've been
onions,
trying to
tomatoes,
get
I think
maybe a
it's
little
cilantro
chili.
or a cilantro. I
cilantro.
think,
Yeah, not parsley. Get the fuck out of here.
It's like onions, tomato, and lime juice or something like that.
Super easy to make.
Grilled chicken.
Throw a little bit of red onion in it.
Grilled chicken is a thing. So if there's a grilled chicken sandwich, I'll try to get that. And I usually try not to eat the bread with it. Get it as a wrap. If I don't get it as a
quiet.
wrap, I just take one piece of bread off and just eat the bottom bread.
You're not supposed to do that.
Why?
That you said bread is bad for you.
Bread is bad, but I can't win. I can't.
Yes, you can. You're
If
being
not,
weak.
I'm just going to eat the little bit of lettuce and tomato that was on
And
it.
chicken.
That's what I'm eating. And I just have like the little bit of bread to hold it.
Dang, you know what I miss? Those little circles that was it bruschetta? No, what was it called? What was the appetizer called at Squally's? It was the little bread circles. with
Yeah,
the-
that's bruschetta.
It sounds pretty good right now.
I think my friend's the one that invented it to put it on there. It's pretty good stuff.
Well, let's make it.
Bruschetta is actually not hard to make. You gotta use like tomatoes, onions, pesto, I believe. I don't know.
Gotta make the pesto.
I can't recall. It's just a
I
quick
wonder
little
if, I wonder if
mix.
Emilio knows still how to make it.
I don't know. It's a lot of that stuff.
Emilio, can you make me some? He just goes.
Is your grandpa's
back.
restaurant still open?
It's no longer a family owned.
It's not family owned, but
Oh.
it's still
Yeah, it pissed me
open.
off. He sold it when I was working there, and I think like the next week I quit and started working at HC Supply. I was pissed when he.
Is it still the same restaurant technically, or is it okay? Yeah,
It is and it isn't.
like the name. Of it,
'Cause-
I mean, like the
Yeah, but like I grew up with it not at that location. I grew up with it My brother went to two different locations.
Did you? Because I guess it started in the parking lot with Safeway.
Yeah, I
Or
never.
where that
was,
church is.
That was when my grandpa was like his dad owned it.
That's what I was wondering if you ever. been to
I
that
think
one.
when I was little, they told me I was, but I remember being little, like at 5, 6, being at the other one, and that one.
Yeah, I missed that building.
That building
was
was
sick.
like fun. Like that's where I waited. Huh?
I said fun.
I waited there. I had a blast there. Met best friends there. Met some ex girls there. It was just fun working with my grandma and grandpa too. My dad, then my brother. Then my brother just slowly started to sink his teeth in and took over. Eventually, saved that money.
Man, that must have been crazy seeing that happen.
Yeah, my brother was just a dishwasher, and then years went by and he cooked, and then he ended up owning it.
Then he sold it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he moved across the street, which I hella didn't like because I was just so stuck to that building. And then
That building was cool. I really liked it.
Then the new building, I barely went. I probably went like 10 times out of them being there for maybe a year or two, maybe.
I worked at all 3 buildings.
Because the other building was kind of funky, right?
Talking about the club.
It was a
that
club.
moved into?
Club
Oasis?
Capri. And then it was Oasis as
Okay.
well. There were a few different names for it.
But that building?
Yeah.
What were you saying about it?
It was just kind of weird to me. It wasn't like the vibe of a pizzeria to me. 'Cause they would have like live bands there and shit.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
I never seen that.
But then he was like, he really wanted to spend time with his kids more. So they decided to put it in a small place where they didn't have like
It's literally like a fucking Subway.
yeah, like before it was like a huge restaurant. Like the first one was huge. I think you could
Second
fit.
one was
I
even
think
bigger.
I think the other one. I think it said like it could hold up to 244 people in there on the little
Maximum
occupancy.
occupancy.
Then this new one, yeah, they went and it's really small. Then my brother just got approached, or he was looking. I can't remember if he was approached or looking.
I don't know. He didn't tell anybody. I came to work one day and like these
2
Asian girls were trying to get in to the back door. And like I said, it's like a Subway, so it's like there's multiple shops. And I was gonna kind of be racist and be like,
you
the
gonna
nail
do?
shop's right over there. You know,
Wow.
assuming. I guess that's kind of racist, but
I thought you meant you're gonna be like, like
no.
Jesus
And
Christ,
and
you're
they're like-
racist.
they're
That's
like-
horrible.
they go, "We're the new owners." And I'm like, "What?" And I open the door, and then I go in there, and like Emilio's like looking at me, like, "Oh shit, you found out before I told you."
Dude.
I mean, he wasn't like shocked, but yeah. But then he like pulled me.
If
kinda
I
to the
lay
back.
here.
This isn't your brother Jake. It's a different brother.
It's my
Brother
other
Emilio.
brother. My
Okay.
brother Emilio is like 35.
I think he's 4.
36.
He's 2 years older than me.
I don't know. If I lay here, just hit you. I
No, I
was
think
I
he's
was
3
really
years.
upset just because I hated it. It was something my grandma and grandpa built that they were hella known in the community in Carmichael, and it was just big. But I mean, it was ultimately came down to my brother's decision, and I respected his decision. He wanted to be around his kids more, so he became a correctional officer instead. But it's just a crazy jump for me. I would be blown away from like running your own thing, not having a boss, you being the boss. It's probably stressful. I saw my grandpa run it though, and he was stressful, but he ran it and he loved it. Like till this day, my grandpa will talk to me about days and nights when we used to work there and stuff because we fought all the time.
This on your mom's side or your dad's side?
My mom's side.
Oh, okay.
But my dad worked there. That's the weird thing. And my mom and dad got divorced, and my dad still worked there.
Really?
Yeah. So
Did he really?
Yeah. So my mom would go there and pick up food while my dad is working there with her.
Your mom didn't want to take over?
No.
No?
She worked there as a waitress when she was younger,
Pretty sure that's how they met.
and then
No, did they go to the same school?
Yeah, they got pregnant with me at Highlands High School when they were 15 and 16.
I mean,
And
they
then-
could have been working in the shop there too.
They had to start working.
Did they
there.
ever tell you how they met?
in high school?
Okay, just wondering.
I don't want to know now. It's like it's way over. I know how it ended,
Stories to tell your kids. Kid,
but yeah. So
that place was fun.
they both worked there, and then my dad continued to work there his whole life. That's why my dad hated it, that he felt like he wasted his life because he worked there for so long. and then he went to X-ray school.
I remember that.
Became an X-ray tech, and then now he's a corrections officer as well.
How long was he an X-ray tech for?
Long time, probably about 4 or 5 years.
Like, I feel like I only seen him go to work like a couple times, and that was it.
I remember him going to school a lot. I was home a lot by myself.
I remember having to drive somewhere to go pick him up from like a clinic one time.
Yeah.
I think where he worked.
That's how Crystal got jobs too. My dad got her in as a receptionist and stuff like that.
That's cool.
So it all connects.
What about you? What jobs have you held over the years?
I've held a lot of different jobs over the years,
I
but
sucked one guy off.
yeah, that was a while ago. I originally
Made his dick disappear.
originally was in
Put a handkerchief
like
over it.
a lube tech for Sears
See?
Auto Center for a while.
That's it.
I used to do like tires and oil changes and shit, and then I moved up to like suspension and steering and things like that. And then I left because it was a lot of hard labor, and I decided to go into education. So started doing after school programs. I was a mad scientist before one time. I was able to go to like different schools and do assembly shows and
It just
stuff.
sounds funny saying you're a mad scientist without
Yeah.
explaining what a mad scientist was. Like, it was a program.
Yeah, there's a program called Mad Science, and basically you get this little kit full of cool hands-on science experiments, and you'd show kids how to do them, and it's like a big show that you can do in assemblies. It was kind of fun.
That's
But
cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen that before
I
when
did, like-
we went to Village.
I did like birthday parties and shit too. But anyway, then I taught second grade, and then I
I feel like you're not
So-
telling me about the part with the makeup and the red nose. I'm just kidding. I did parties. And I did
Hiya, guys! You brought a candy maker to my house.
Oh, I did. didn't I?
Yeah, and we
Yeah.
made cotton candy in the living room.
Yeah.
You're like, I have leftovers from the party today. Do you want some? I was like, fuck yeah.
That's cool.
So you brought the whole machine. It's like a big ass machine in the middle of the
Yeah.
living room, and he's just scooping it up. And
probably
Logan
shouldn't
was,
have.
That's cool.
I probably
That's
wasn't
cool.
allowed to do that, but oh.
you weren't. You told me you weren't. You're like, but whatever. It's the end of the day. I have stuff left over.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
cool
I
though.
don't know. Yeah, I had some cool stuff, but
I just don't know how he became a teacher because I would lose my mind.
You're a teacher now?
I was before I moved to Delaware.
Oh, I know.
But-
Second grade, bro.
Second grade
I
was
couldn't handle
rough.
second grade little shits.
Those kids were coming right off of being quarantined for the entire
Oh.
lives.
Damn.
Because like they were in kindergarten halfway through the year when the pandemic happened, so they had to quarantine from kindergarten all the way up to second grade. So they had like no social skills. They had like
I'm gonna come at you
Yeah.
like a spider monkey.
yeah, pretty much. It was,
Damn, that
it
sucks.
was annoying. But,
I just
yeah.
couldn't imagine because always the parents are always mad at you for like their kids
Probably.
Yeah.
doing bad
Just for
things.
the-
There's a
Stupid
person
stuff.
on Instagram. Her name is Burnt Out Teacher, and she does like stories and shit. She's pretty funny.
I've watched some of them, but they try to be a little too secretive, and I get it because they're a teacher. They can't reveal too much because they can't reveal the
Little
kid.
funny stories.
Yeah, but I feel like they might leave out a little bit. There might be a little bit of darkness in there that they're talking about. It worries me about the children.
What's your occupation now?
unemployed, but I was working.
the best.
Yeah,
We're gonna get them somewhere.
yeah.
I'm unemployed too. I
You
do
want to go back to
podcasts.
mechanics?
Potentially, I don't know.
I work
yeah.
at Maida Subaru right down the street.
Oh, you do? Okay, I just took my my Outback to AutoNation Subaru yesterday to get like some stuff done.
Oh,
Yeah,
whoops!
It's like you work at McDonald's. I just got a burger from there.
Sweet, I could have got it for cheaper. What'd you do?
just like I just drove it from cross country, so I just decided to get some like stuff done, like oil change. And
Dude, he drove
shit
from
like that,
Delaware,
but-
dude. That's
Drove-
In your Outback?
Yeah, I didn't have any problems,
That's
though, man.
sick.
2010 Outback, 100,000 miles on it. Went across the entire country without any issues. So,
It's like Forrest Gump.
No, I'm just trying to think. I wonder what they charge you for. They probably hit you with.
they wanted me to spend $2,000 on my timing belt and water pump and all that, and I can't do that. So,
That'd be a great recommendation, sir, but I do not have that kind of money right now. So thank you.
it's due in 9,000 miles apparently for 120K.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
So what'd you get done?
Oil change, and then they replaced my drive belt because it was
6-cylinder,
Yeah, buddy.
3.6R.
It's the Legacy or whatever it is. I don't have leather seats, so
It's weird. Like sometimes they come in as Legacy Outbacks, come in Outback Sport. Those are like older ones. Yeah, I work on those.
okay, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Surprised.
Subarus,
You have any seepage?
seepage. I have an oil leak,
Yeah,
but yeah.
probably one of the valve covers.
Yeah, it looks like it's on the right side, yeah. My oil light did come on once during my trip, and I had to fill it up, but then it went away after I filled it up because it was pretty low, so.
Uh oh.
Yeah.
Jesus. Sounds like trouble's around the corner.
I know it's time to get my oil changed because it lasts just long enough for, like, me to get my next oil change. Like, the low oil light won't come on until, like, a week before.
Dude,
my
that's bad,
things
dude.
do. Yeah, but...
Because you average, I don't know exactly how far it is, but it's over 3,000 miles from Los Angeles to New York.
Yeah,
So you probably drove around 3,000.
yeah. Drove for 42 hours straight.
How long are your intervals?
8 hours, so 5 hours.
No, I mean, your oil change intervals.
Oh, I don't know. Probably every 3 to 6 months. Yeah.
You should be fine.
You're good. You're good.
Good.
I don't want to get too deep into the podcast.
You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You made it.
Yeah, but I was thought about going back to doing, like, at least lube tech or something like that, but I have to work my way up if I want to.
Donnie was talking about Thunder Valley.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Dealing.
That sounds fun.
There's a program for a blackjack dealer right now, like to train you and stuff like that. But he's like, don't do blackjack because you got to work in the smoke section.
I'm getting ready to do get into main shop for alignments. So,
You have
nice,
to,
okay.
But I
you
mean,
have to
I've
stand the
done
whole
the work
time,
before.
and there is smoke.
Huh?
You have to stand, I believe, the whole time, and there is smoke.
Yeah, for blackjack table. Yeah,
yeah, I couldn't do that.
That's why Donnie tells him to. Donnie tells him to do the poker,
Why is it not built?
It's in the
because poker you sit and you're in the room that it's a room.
Do
so
the
there's-
high roll.
I don't think they have a high roll room.
I think Thunder Valley does. I think
Thunder
they have
Valley
one.
does.
for
Yeah.
for poker.
Pretty sure.
I know for sure for slots. Yeah,
Yeah.
but maybe poker too.
Not for slots either. I think it's for just blackjack.
Dude.
No,
Slots.
We
high
went
roller?
there, yeah. Unless they changed it, but
they changed.
Emilio and everybody at Pasquale's, we went there because we were going to do the $100 slot machine.
Yeah,
Everybody
but that's
chickened
just
out.
randomly there.
That's in the high rollers.
It's not in a
room.
high roller room. It's just in,
They do have a high roller drone.
Be right back. We're at the Thunder Valley. Put it on the podcast.
You watch Eric Andre. The
13
right back.
minutes later.
Yeah, we could do that too. SpongeBob. That'd be a good best there is challenge, but I couldn't record in there. I was showing Jake all those.
For
It's
research
sad.
purposes.
It's sad how far I fell, how well we were doing with challenges, videos. Adam ate one of those chips.
You what?
He ate one of
Oh.
those hot chips.
I want to eat one of those.
He rubbed his eye.
Oh, yeah,
no.
an accident.
Yeah. It was pretty bad.
Remember the gumball? Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Gumballs were pretty bad. But yeah.
Yep, they were out. Think about when I almost threw up.
You should just do straight up like peppers, like the ghost peppers and scorpion.
I think there's a
peppers and stuff.
hotter pepper now.
Yeah,
They invented one. It's like a letter. It's
Carolina
like Pikes
Reapers and stuff too. Yeah.
But I don't know. I hope to get back to those someday. Get back to getting a studio again. But just don't want to pay for something that we're not getting any money out of it. If we were getting sponsors and stuff, sweet. Then I'd just use that sponsor money for the rent, not trip. But since we weren't making any money off anything, it's all everyone else's fault, not mine. All of you. You ruined my dreams. And on that note, we'll wrap up.
I'm getting hungry.
Anyways, we have food. It's interesting food. It's actually pretty good.
What is it?
I don't
Super
know.
picky. Did you stop it?
No.
Oh, it's the end credits.
No,
Do-do-do.
it shows me hitting my papers together, like getting ready to leave. No, I always have to give a...
Man, we should do that next time you get back on the air, on the video.
I only
Live.
do videos for Best There Is games. Or Best There Is podcast. I only do it for the Pop Culture with me, Declan
Still
and
have
Ryan.
papers.
Yeah, do it. Yep. And then roll credits. Put a little theme song.
That's so
in the
much
background.
work.
Do. Wow.
Yeah,
Do it for your fans.
all 5 of them.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad.
Just gonna say produced by Ernie, directed by Ernie, and all the credits.
Written by Ernie. But yeah. How we know we're done is when I say thank you for listening. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Hopefully you're one of the few people. And check out all our other things. We have those old podcasts you can always listen to. We have the new podcast of Best There Is, but we always do Life is Full of It, where we just talk and BS, and hopefully you hang out with us And we will be back again. And also, you can check out any of our random old videos, like the challenges we were talking about.
Click the link below.
But click every link you see on the page.
You'll get there eventually.
You'll get there. Thank you so much, and we will talk to you next time.